currently April 7th, 2024. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. I'm the host of this YouTube channel. Welcome to my vertical live stream. Today, we're going to be listening to a little of my new album and discussing 4:20 p.m., which is smoke o'clock. It will be mass. Marijuana mass. A mass of marijuana. Not as much of a mass as I would like, but a mass all the same. So, yeah. I had a little extra time, figured I'd chill out with you guys. Again, if you don't know, just released a new album. It's called Electric Euphoria. And you can find it on most music platforms. You just have to look for my full name, Kevin G Nicholson, and it will get you to where you need to be. And what you hear behind me is the actual album. It's best to listen to it in order if you can afford the premium. But, hey, do what you gotta do. We're all doing our best to get by in this very unconventional and unpredictable universe. So I was playing a little Fallout Shelter. Excuse me. After having an awesome pizza. I found the way of making these pizzas. It's, I want to say half an hour, start to finish. And they're delicious. Deliciosos. I'm very full. Forget that. Alright, now, this is the end of the album with the thump. This is the beginning. This is the start of the journey. We're starting the journey together. Would you have more respect for me if I put on the bow tie? Glow-in-the-dark bow tie? The LED bow tie? Let's do that. Remember this? Remember that? Oh, look at the majesty. Oh, all right, I'm rocking the tie. I'll stream until the tie dies. A tie-dye. It's like a hippie pun. It's all about the tie. Alright, and as I stated, I'm planning on smoking a little marijuana with Joanna. Not because I need to, but, puts you in that little bubble. People look down on the stoners, but you know what? Keeps us humble, keeps us cool. And gosh darn it, I like me. We're going to see how good the YouTube fishing lure is. It's good stuff. I never aimed to be a floating head, but now I am. see. We'll see what YouTube has in store. I mean, it is 3:48 p.m., so I started my 420 celebration early. But, you know. Someone the other day said I sound like a young Norm Macdonald, which I took as such a wonderful compliment. Norm Macdonald is one of my heroes in regards to comedians. George Carlin, Norm Macdonald, Robin Williams. I invoke the names of the greats. Someone's going very fast. It's alright, I don't need to go fast. In fact, what am I going for? What am I going for? Get a little tick. There it is. On with the storm. It's the sun is starting to come out. I don't know if you can tell. It's lighting up the place. Even though my windows have curtains up, I thin curtains, so we're still getting that glow. So I figured I'd just try a different time of day. Do it like mid-afternoon. I mean, I suppose I could clean the living room. I got a show coming up on Tuesday, not tomorrow, the day after. And that show is going to be the legendary Sparky and Joseph Sadler will be joining me for a live stream. I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do like a carousel scenario where we're going to like pass the names sort of thing. I think I'll have Sparky lead me in on that. We'll do like some improv practice. It'll be swell. Ing. See, that was... See, and this is why, if you smoke the weed, this is a great album to listen to. Because you just go floaty-fally for like hours. Well, for about 35 minutes. And then you listen to it again because you liked your journey so much. And that's why if I can bounce to it, see if I can use a little of this electronic magic. So I'll just do that for a little bit. Is it live or is it CGI? Is it in high def or is it in standard definition? Do you really know? Do you really care? I somehow feel like the universe is spinning because I got a good strain of marijuana. Thank goodness it's recreationally legal where I live. I'm grateful that the state of Connecticut was smart enough to say, you know what? Weed is awesome. Go nuts. Have a good time. And I am a legal citizen now. I am legally smoking the marijuana. Legally. There is no underbelly. There is no scheme, no plot, no crime. I got a bow tie lit up when I said Calero. So, yeah. We have 420 yet? I kind of want to puff again. I kind of want to smoke to excess. They say it's bad. Actually, I know it's bad. It's sunny out. It's a nice day. At least it looks like a nice day. It's about 50 degrees out there, which ain't terrible, but still a little brisk. Winter has not let go of my testicles yet. Winter still has my testes firmly in its grasp, and it's not letting go of my testes. Probably until another 2 weeks. In which case they will drop, free falling. It'll be great. I'll be able to talk like a man again. I'll be able to go out and see the world. I'll be able to explore the great outdoors. I'm excited. I get to put up my show. I have an art show that I put out a couple times a year on the front lawn. A gallery. It's big. Got it all lit up. It'll be cool. So that's coming when the good weather gets here. Who the devil? Let me tell you who the devil is. It's Kevin G Nicholson. And the devil says, go find me on Spotify. Or Pandora. Or Amazon Music. Go whatever. See? I'm funny whether I try to be or not. They just can't help but laugh at me. So yeah, I'm listening to my new album. I released it this past week, and so I'm doing the game show circuit on Tubi. What's a Tubi? I heard there was a Tubi thing, but is it an inner Tubi or an outer Tubi? I think I'm an outer Tubi because I've never heard of the Tubi. Thank you. Thank you very much. My LED bow tie is a signature piece. I bring it out when I go live on location and dress up. This is pseudo dressing up. I mean, it is. We're having mass in about 24 minutes. Where we smoke the marijuana because it will be 420. And that's symbiosis on a deep level. But until then, that means we gotta make it through my album, which I don't have a problem doing because I like it, but any of my supposed viewers, excuse me, no. See, that's how you always know it's not AI. AI doesn't burp. But it is. Is it real? Is it real? Am I computer generated? I think not. Despite the tie. I'm drinking a nice Coca-Cola here. They are not a sponsor, but I drink it all the same. It's got the bubbles. I like the bubbles. I like the little effervescence. You know, you feel it going through your... Oh, and I should probably warn you I'm goofy. If you haven't figured that out already. I'm going to break my own rule. I'm having mass before mass. Oh, got the Sherlock. He's got the Sherlock pipe. Ah, he's a maniac. What does he intend on doing with that Sherlock pipe? Well, I'll give you 3 guesses. Indubitably. Freaking lasers on their freaking heads. That's good stuff. So yeah, welcome. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit. because it was getting a little lonely in here. So it's nice to have some lurkers, because it starts with a couple lurkers, and then someone jumps on board, and then they try to insult me, and then it turns into a lurker fight, and then people end up molesting the like button, and that always makes me feel good that my like button is getting molested, because it can't constitute an assault because it's just a like button. But some people are so sensitive, they stand up for that like button. They say, no, don't touch it. Don't touch it. That like button is for special occasions only. Well, don't let them fool you. They say it's for special occasions only. But no, it's a general, it's like, you don't necessarily have to tip, but generally it's a good idea. I only want just the tip. That's what she said. Is this tie on? Let's get that tribal. Come on, you can't see yourself jamming to this. That underdub. Getting my cardio in too. Just by bouncing. Hopefully this will knock all the beer fat off my belly. See? It keeps ascending. It falls to shit. So yeah, it took me quite a while to do the album. I did some of it actually live on here, where I composed live some of the tracks that you're listening to on live stream, like I want to say 3 weeks ago, because I've been working on it a while. So I know I probably shouldn't be too proud of myself for releasing it, but you know, I did release an album, and it's not my first one; it's my 23rd. You can't knock me for not putting in the work. Or the bow tie. And I have gotten better, because my first few albums were wretched. I mean, not wretched, but they didn't have that je ne sais quoi. They didn't have the artistry. They don't flow together like a story. It was more vibe. This is more music, whereas when I first started, it was more vibe. It was just like I found a place I wanted to mellow and hang out, and you know. Aside from that, unremarkable. Completely unremarkable. You know what? It's 4:02. That means we got to start our prayers. We got 18 minutes to, what would be a good slogan? Like a prayer to marijuana. Is there a prayer to marijuana? That's a good question. I'm going to ask ChatGPT. See if ChatGPT can come up with a good marijuana prayer. Short phrase to imply a reverence to weed. That's not bad. ChatGPT comes out with highly blessed. That would have been a better title for the stream. Oh, highly blessed.
Here are some triumphant blasts.
Okay, let's see. See what it can do on its own. All right. Let's see. Here we go. You're hearing the slide. This is the first time anyone's ever hearing this. This is the marijuana prayer, according to AI. Oh, sacred leaf, highly blessed. We gather here in smoky zest, with spirits high and laughter free. We praise the green from plant till tree. Inhale deeply, pass to the left. In this circle, no one's bereft. With each puff, we shed our stress, thanks to thee, oh highly blessed. Amen to vibes that never fade, for munchies meet the chips and lemonade. Let this communion keep us meshed in the spirit of being highly blessed. That's AI's prayer to weed. Highly blessed. That was actually pretty quick. You want to talk about spewing? ChatGPT's got the make of it. All right. I'm gonna see what it'll whip up for a thumbnail. I figure I still got a few days to play with ChatGPT, the paid version. So let's see. All right, right there. I'm just kind of letting it go. Just put it on its tricycle wheels and letting the AI go berserk. It's 4:06 p.m. I am talking to you from Danielson, Connecticut, in the upper northeast corner of the state, which resides in a cubby of New England. Which resides in the United States of America. My name is Kevin G Nicholson. I'm the host of this YouTube channel, and I want to show you what the AI. We're gonna switch it around here. Oh! I want to show you what the AI. Oh, my hair's terrible. I want to show you what the AI came up with. So that means I gotta flip it. Yeah. They're all around. Oh, goodness. Seem to be having problems. Not sure why I'm having problems. Hey, it's like I'm having a cow. That's hardcore. Yeah, the smoke is smoke. Because why would I not? It is a glorious day. We are all still here. We made it. We are alive. There's nothing to complain about at the moment. I'm very pleased about this. And I hope you're pleased about this as well. I want you to be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Someone wrote a song about that. A very wise man wrote a song about being happy. like I said, we got 12 minutes till it's 4:20. See, that's awesome. I was really surprised that the chat GPT ain't bad in regards to just like throwing stuff out there. Still doesn't get spelling right, because I don't know if you noticed. It's spelled highly, Higglly. Blessed was Bless. ED was kind of connected, which is almost cool. But, you know, you ask the AI, you get what the AI gives you. But still, it was an interesting experiment there. Why wouldn't I have? And we got another 11 minutes until 4:20. I don't know. I do these things kind of spontaneous. I kind of jumped on, said, you know what? Let's see what's going on the interwebs. Having to have a little time. I was going to sit here, chill. I'm like, well, why not share your moment with the world, Kev? And here I am, sharing my moment with you. I'm going to put the hands up again. With you. And my LED bow tie. I'm straight out of Tron. So I'm kind of like someone had called me Norm MacDonald, and I see the resemblance. Because you know what Norm MacDonald like? He likes stirring up the pot. I also like stirring up said pot. If there's entertainment to be had from it. Not, I don't like to meddle in the real world. So I got this bouncing. We're 9 minutes away from 4:20. I am not going to do a count per se, but you'll know it's going to get smoky in here. I mean, it's already a little smoky in here because, yeah, I don't know if you can see. You can't. What I need is a superpower, like I need a source for like a stage light shooting up, then you can see the smoke. Oh, I don't need to do that. I can do this. Let's see if this works without blinding me. I got my lightsaber. Maybe you can. I don't want to blind the camera either. Oh no. It's like the sun. Alright, there we go. Sorry to bring out the toy. And the sun's doing a good job on its own. So I appreciate you stopping by. We're 8 minutes down to 4:20. Yeah, I'm excited, but I'm always excited. I think it's in the milk or the water, or whatever it is I'm drinking. It's in my Coca-Cola. I feel like I just tucked in my tie. Tucked in. Remember to assault the like button, because if I don't ask, you probably won't do it. If I do ask, you probably won't do it either. I don't know. If I had to ask. It really is just like I'm a chimpanzee in a glass booth. You know? People occasionally come up and they rap on the glass. Hey, monkey. a monkey. Called. There we are. I'm very, very concerned with my bow tie. Knickers? Knackers? I have to pick this up to read it. Knackers? See, the sun's in the right spot, but it's in front of me, and I can't read. Gritty or what? Knickers. What's what's racist about knickers? Oh. I thought. Damn it, they got me. Oh, man. Wow, you clever rascals! It's like tricking Alexa into saying swears. No. It's a brand name, I thought. That was like a tag team. That was like one of you was throwing a ball and the other one hit. I got man love, I'll tell you. Not like homosexual man love. I got love for my fellow man. I still like it if most of you didn't die. And if most of you got along. But I got no control of that. I'm here to celebrate 420 in 5 minutes. And I figured I'd share it with you guys. I'm glad I did it, because that was pretty funny. It got me. I have to keep my wits about me. It's like Phil McCracken came in the other day. And I didn't even get it until like 5 minutes after. Oh, Phil McCracken. Oh, I get it. Then there was the cross between Mr. T and Bilbo Baggins. It was Mr. T Baggins. That was funny. And then there was the master joke. That was good. I am in the USA, in Danielson, Connecticut, the upper northeast corner of that state, which resides in the United States. In a burrow, under a beaver's dam. Save the beaver, or eat the beaver. No, I think you should eat the beaver. That beaver needs a good eating. Yeehaw! So yes, we have Renaissance sunshine outside, although it's very brisk. The wintertime has not let go of my testicles yet. I believe it's going to keep a hold of them for another 2 weeks. And then I will be able to relax and join the rest of the world outdoors. That's my goal. That's what I'm working towards. That and getting you people to molest the like button. You did get me to say a dirty word. No. No. I'm so embarrassed. And not just for... Oh. There we are. I'm very concerned about my tie. Oh, 18 minutes. Okay, we got 2 minutes to go. Let's bring up the prayer. For those of you who love marijuana. Excuse me. Before I, wait. As soon as it hits 19, we start the prayer. That's the way it's got to go. It's the rules. He's right around the corner. I think I hear him screaming at me, saying, "Turn down your stupid music." No, I'm sure he's a wonderful person. I like it out here when it's not cold. During the winter, it's dog shit. But during the late spring, early, and all the way through the summer, and I love the chill out here. Are we at 9? We are at 19. Okay, here's the prayer. Oh, sacred leaf, highly blessed, we gather here in smoky zest, with spirits high and laughter free. We praise the green from plant to tree. Inhale deeply, pass to the left. In this circle, no one's bereft. With each puff, we shed our stress. Thanks to thee, oh highly blessed. Amen to vibes that never fade, for munchies meet with chips and lemonade. Let this communion keep us meshed in the spirit of being highly blessed. Happy 420, everybody. Legal state. Recreationally legal. State of Connecticut. No ticket, no muss, no fuss. About time government did something right. Once. Every now and then government actually works in our favor. And we gained a little more freedom the moment they passed that law. I want to see more freedom. I don't want to see less freedom. I want to see more freedom. That's right. I appreciate you guys bringing in 420 with me. I was concerned people weren't going to come and hang out. Now I feel so much better. BS and Delta crap. I'm sorry. Sorry. And it just happened this way. Because like 30 years ago, I traveled to Amsterdam because that was the only place you could smoke weed and not get in trouble. Now, it just happened to legalize right where I am at. It's almost if my emissions had caused it somehow. But I hope it spreads all over the world. Marijuana is not a crime. It's a much needed additive to life. For some. For most. This chime wave, that's the signal to me to let me know that's the end of this album. This is the last song of the album. This is a momentous, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a grandiose exit, I believe is the title of the song. Because if you have been listening for a while, you know that my album that we're listening to keeps going in themes, you know what I mean? It's a story that's told with sound and very, very little human voice. I have done edibles, but I prefer smoke. It sits well with me. 'Cause I'm smoking. Hey, here comes my chariot. Oh. And scene. See how that wasn't painful, was it? You got through a playthrough of my album. Cough to get off, folks. Yeah, edibles. That's more if you want like a body high. I do this kind of just to ping my silly genome, especially if I'm going on live, because then I can do silly stuff and I can laugh about it, as opposed to being self-conscious. Yeah. But I've reached that stage though too. Couldn't have gotten away with that when I was younger. Of course, it was still legal. I still illegal when I was younger. Give a little, take a little, you know. But I'm running for president, so you should vote for me if you're in the United States. Even if you're not, I guess it doesn't matter according to anyone. It's still, everyone's just making it up as they go along. You know, it's like, look at this. Look at this particle. It's the next virus. No, it's not. You just made that in Chat GPT. But yeah, I had to give this a shot. I'm glad I did it though. That was kind of ended right there. We're supposed to. No, I haven't done. No, I have done the wax, but it's primarily the flower. I mean, when I sampled a little bit of everything over the course of my life, but weed's the one thing that I keep going back to religiously. Like I went through it today, religiously. Like, I won't do dabs because you need like a blowtorch and stuff. I won't do, I don't do psychedelics anymore, like strong psychedelics. One bad trip, that ruined that. I'm like, okay, I'm all set. Even though I've recovered my vibes since then, I'm like, all right, man, I don't want to put that in jeopardy. And I don't do the Colombian nose powder. I run pretty high octane as it is. This is just me normal, with a little weedage in me. And then what else out there? I don't do like benzos or not into the opiums and stuff like that. I don't want a nap. Not yet. I know I will eventually, but I'll save that for the end. So yeah, if we're talking about what sort of drugs have you experimented with? What have you taken? What's your drug of choice? I guess my drug of choice would be food. Because I put it in me and it sustains me. And that's what a drug does, right? It's chemistry. It's all chemistry that. Pretty sure. But it's quantum, so in another quantum timeline, we eat rock. And we think that's stone cold. And it is. I gotta take this off so I can read it. Used to smoke like 1/8 of strong hash resin dabs every day, 2 weeks or less. I was so stoned, like all day. I've been taking a break. I was doing that, and benzos. Oh well, the benzos are bad. Went clean on both about a year ago. Well, I mean, if you feel like you don't need it, then you don't have to have it. Congratulations. If that was your personal goal, more power to you. See, I smoke every day, but I never get so racked where I can't work. I mean, doing my creative stuff that, you can see all around me. A very creative individual, I've been told. But yeah, so It's really got very bright outside. It's like the sun is coming back with a vengeance. With a vengeance! Yeah, that would have been. Oh no, we're talking. It's a conversation. No judgment. I mean, if you do, well, you can do what you want. Sorry, I'm bouncing all over here. Yeah, I would think that would be the worst of the trifecta there, though, because, like I said, even when I've quit, there's always been the universe has somehow presented marijuana to me. You know what I mean? And I don't mean like I quit, like, oh, I'm not doing it anymore. Well, like I couldn't afford it, and it wasn't around, and I was like, well, I guess I'll go. And the universe just brings it right to me, hand delivers it to me. It's really bizarre. But that's been the way it's been since I started smoking. I think it might be my energy. But now, I give back to my weedage community. I'm very, very mellow. And I'd like to think that I'm pretty kind. I won't nurture scorpions anymore, but I'm still trying to be nice to people. And people are challenging, as I'm sure you know. But, what you described is just kind of like one more aspect of the journey through life, because it does that all the time. Just ebbs and flows. Wow. See, I've needed that in emergency situations. Like my last breakup, that saved me. Xanax single-handedly saved my ex from getting pummeled. I was so mad, but the Xanax took the edge off. I was like, okay, it's all right. You aren't gonna bait me into a domestic. You just do what you're gonna do and get the hell out. So there are times and places for it. I don't like that's not part of my common ingestion. Well, so long as I mean, you're still here, so you learn from your experience, and I mean, you somehow managed to. The universe somehow managed to lead you to this channel, so you must be doing all right. There are worse places you could end up. I assume that you're relatively healthy and still cognitive, obviously. Well, that in and of itself is something. I mean, like I said, I've tried a little everything, but I knew what to. There were some things that were scary to me, or it's just like, nah, I better beware of the weight of particular drugs or a particular substance. Whether it's cyanide or opium or or ammonia. I mean, they're all elements, and you gotta be careful what you're putting near you. But at the same time, if it makes me feel better and there are no real negative consequences, I mean, the marijuana, I don't see any negative side effects at all. In fact, I see very positive mental health effects. Where I'm able to kind of zen out a little more and go, all right, all things pass in time. And so that's pretty much why I'm a marijuana smoker. And I think it does give me a little extra zip when I'm doing the music. there is a little bit of that creative flow that comes from the marijuana. Oh, sacred leaf, highly blessed. Highly blessed. Maybe I should do more of this. I should do like just a live stream about drugs. Let's talk about the shit we. Yeah, yeah. I've had some that were eye-opening. But the last one that I had, I was like, no, I'm done. I'm out. Although I think I did try some last year actually, but it was very mild. I'm also in a really good mental state too, just in general, which is nice. I was much darker as I was younger. I'm not as dark now. I mean, if you're ready for that part of the spiritual journey yourself, I'm not going to tell anyone to take psychedelics or not to. I would say that I had both positive and negative experience with it, but I still lived, so I'm grateful for that. But it can be, it can drain you rather than enhance you, so be careful going into it. Be in the right mindset. Start yourself off in the right direction before you start playing in that. That's my experienced advice. Excuse me, and that's my guess from the sausage pizza that I made that was really good. And I still got more stuff that I can make. See, this is the thing. After 420, I am not hungover at all. And as you can tell, I'm just rip roaring to go now. I am stoned though. We just celebrated 420. We had a prayer and everything. There was no communion, but I guess the communion is kind of like just smoking the pipe, right? Yeah, I got a little bit. No, I got a lot done today. I returned bottles and cans and made myself $40. Took me 20-minute stops. Interesting jobs I've had. Honestly, this is the only thing paying me right now, my music. I don't have a traditional job at the moment, but I get about $200 from people listening to my music on the streaming services. So that's how I've been getting by. When, before COVID, I was a karaoke DJ, and I was doing pretty well with that. And I was a blackjack and roulette dealer. I got Employee of the Month twice, and then they got rid of me. That was right before the Great Crash. That was their response to the Great Crash, was to lay people off. And I was one of them, despite getting Employee of the Month twice in like the same year. And that was a big place too, down at Mohegan Sun. I still get the uniform and the diplomas and the certificate. See, all the good it did me. Now I'm poor. Then before that, when the economy was good, I was actually a photographer. Before everyone got cameras on their cell phones, like you're looking on one now, we actually had cameras, and there were people who were trained to take pictures. And so I did that, and I took some beautiful pictures of some of the most beautiful girls at the time in the 2000s, and I was getting like 50 grand a year. And the models were the ones who were paying me, because I just had the eye for that back then. So that's another past job that I had. I managed to pull that off, I want to say, till about 2006, 2007. That's when everything kind of changed. Because the cell phone really changed everything. And then I was a dance photographer. Went all across the country. Shooting people who, jazz, ballet, all that stuff. Not so racy. And I sell my paintings. Is there anything else that's ever... I've had a lot of jobs. I don't... places don't stay open like they used to. It's not like, I've worked at the GM plant for my entire life. No, places go out of business and in business so quick around here. I actually have the same exact one. Or am I wrong? Although, here, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab it. Because I'm pretty sure that's mine. I believe. Is this the camera you're talking about? I mean, this is the same camera, isn't it? Although this is probably newer. And I need a new battery because the battery on this shit the bed, so I can't use it. It was a good, solid little camera, though. The Nikon D50. Look at its glory. Welcome to Photography 101. I had a...
Here.
Yeah, since we're talking cameras, I should do a whole episode on the cameras that I've used. That's actually not a bad idea. Error. Oh, did it actually take a picture? Oh, there's no card present, so. But it snapped. Still functioning. That's how I looked. And this is, I had a good life. I get to see some very beautiful things. Oh, goodness. It's time. Let's say I got that around 2006. And it served me well for a long time. And before then, I was working with prosumer stuff for a while. And then when I started doing videography, which led to all this, it was a Canon XL1S is what I was using to shoot stuff with. And I'm still looking for, seeing if I can come across a cheap player. Because I need to find somewhere playing back all those mini DVDs, that tapes I got. Nothing wrong with that. I appreciate a nice landscape. I've shot a few of them, but I'm not exclusively them. I like people. I like the way people look and interact. I like form, color, composition, the portrayal of emotion, the intent, I tend to be a little bit of a director. And in fact, if you're at all interested, I mean, if you type Kevin G Nicholson right into Google, a bunch of my stuff will come right up. And a lot of it's irreverent and racy, but I think it's good. And I love constructive criticism. Not every artist gets constructive criticism. Most of the time, he just gets the hat of condemnation. No, there. I mean, really, go look for him, because it was, as the French would say, garçon. No, that's not what it would be. But it was, no, it was good. But all good things must end. And that's where I went from there to working at the casino, and that paid really well for a while. I've been really kind of improvising my way through life. I've done like real jobs, and I don't mind them, but at some point the machine rejects me. I gotta be more palatable to the big mega corporations. Yeah, there's one I have up. Oh God, where? See, doing it vertical, I suppose I could copy and paste, but Flickr was the name of it. I had a bunch of real racy ones that were up on Flickr. And then I have a Model Mayhem page. And I mean, again, all you got to do is remember the G. When you type Kevin G Nicholson into Google or whatever you're searching into, then the pictures of me should come up, and then pictures of the people I've shot, and then my art should come up, and my videos should come up. Boy, I wouldn't say I'm wrecked, but I'm still pretty baked. I mean, look at me. Look at the hat. The hat's ridiculous. Never mind the glow-in-the-dark bow tie. Okay, now I'm just chilling. You're gonna have to excuse me for 1 second. I gotta roll up a smoke. It'll only be a moment. Actually, I didn't even have to roll it. I just had to grab them off the table. That was handy, wasn't it? Cool. I mean, that's just, I've lived a good life. Haven't hurt anyone. I've built some cool stuff. Written some cool music. Got a little racy, but nothing that was ever untoward. And it was always enthusiastically asked for. I'm surprised. Again, this is one of those things where I jumped on. I figured I'd stay on till 4:20, but now I'm hanging. It's kind of like being in a shop window. I'm curious to see if you tell me if I populate easy, if you catch what I mean. Like, it should be, as soon as that name goes in, it should pop all over, the webs should go down. So I'm curious on how you perceive it. Like, the Flickr is the hardcore stuff, if you can call any of that hardcore. There are a few spreads in there. But I mean, it's quite the document. I mean, if you're doing a documentary. That's the path I've taken, and I've left a trail. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, my tie. I don't know if you know. So obviously my tie is bit, the big one. So yeah. It's all right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unplug you. All right. Bibbidi bip. And if you see, there's a little jack in the side, and you plug it into there, and then if you could tell, there we go. See, it's blinking red. That means it's charging. So I go back to that in a few hours and it'll be recharged. I don't know how many times I can do that. I know it's like well, good. That means I did my job well, and over the course of a long time. And yet, I am living under the poverty line. That's not a joke. I own no property. I own no vehicle. I have what is in this room and a bunch of paintings, a lot of paintings. But I am not a victim in any way, shape, or form. I think I've shown a lot of tenacity and endurance under the ebb and flow of life, with a little gas thrown in. Yeah, but again, if you've shined even a glimmer of a liking to me, go to one of those music streaming services and play them. It doesn't cost you any money, but you type my name in and just play a few of my songs. It'll help me stay alive. I get like 0.004 cents every time someone listens to one of my songs. Which is fine. But you know, I mean, we had 420 was like a half an hour ago, and I'm still pretty baked. Okay, I need to re-up. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. The old Sherlock. See, this is fun for me. I get to chill out, listen to my own tunes, smoke a little legal marijuana, and float. Float with you. Why is something I smell burning? Let's see if I go up in smoke. Man burns himself alive live streaming. Completely by accident. It's like I lost an ember somewhere. No, I'm not panicking. It's per the smell. Oh, the message was redacted. That's okay. You can take it back. There's some things I wish I could take back. Sometimes I've said some mean stuff. I've been called ruthlessly candid on many occasions. They paid me. That was the beauty of it. It was like, it just worked out that way. But yeah, some of them were absolutely gorgeous. And that, now don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about what was inside the flesh meat. Because they were all troubled, each and every last one of them in their own way. There's that balance. Remember, in the end, we're all just brains on a stick. Incredible brains on sticks, but still just brains on sticks. But I used to love the packaging. And I still appreciate it, but I'm not as, I was quite the dog when I was a younger man. I am no longer said dog anymore. Why? Well, because I can see through the beauty into what they actually are. At least those close at hand. So, it's my story. I'm sticking to it. Yeah. So it's funny because you asked about my past jobs and my story. Well, there's some of my story you've learned. Thank you kindly. And please hit that like button. It lets people know that I was halfway decent. And that's a good enough time for me to end the live stream. But thanks, man. It was great hanging out. Actually had some conversations. I thought I was just going to come in here and get stoned alone. But no! The universe gave me people. Some I knew, some I did not. It's been an interesting hour and 12 minutes. Which again, oh, Melly's outside making noise. It's alright, I like Melly. Alright, one more. One more smoke. And then I'm calling it. We had O Sacred Leaf, highly blessed. We gather here in smoky zest. Oh, all right, silly. That was cool. You don't know what I'm doing. I'm moving screens from one side to the other. Oh, wow. I didn't do too bad. I'm trying to pick up my watch hours. I hope I have been entertaining. I truly do. I mean, it's not even necessarily like I'm trying to impress, but I enjoy my own goofiness, and if I get to let go for a little bit, wear my stupid tie, wear my stupid hat, and just kind of go, hey, we're all right. We all made it this far. We're okay. Think of something with a happy thought. Put a smile on your face. It's very easy to fixate on the negative stuff that's going on in the world or in your life. Force yourself to think about something that makes you smile, laugh. Oh, that was a little preachy, but such as... The humor gets darker, but I haven't been drinking yet, so... I may actually stream again later tonight, but I don't know. It's kind of... the universe guides me. I let the universe breathe, and it kind of like goes, okay, over here. Nudges me. And then nudges me over there. But I'm glad I'm appreciated, at least in that regard. That's very kind of you to say. And I'm fond of kindness. It doesn't even have to be towards me. I like it when people are kind towards others. Let me tell you, yeah, someone's in here. Let me tell you one quick story. It was about, say 20 years ago. And it was at a Denny's up in Massachusetts. And the Denny's only had one waitress and the place was packed. and she's running around, and you could tell she was about ready to pop because she just didn't. There was just so much stuff that had to be done, but she couldn't keep up with it all. And I remember watching this while all the people around me were talking to each other, and some customers were actually being rude, like, "Where's my shit? Where's my shit?" And so at that point, I stepped onto the table, over the table onto the main floor, and I started bussing her tables for her, like picking up all the empty stuff from all the tables and bringing it back to the kitchen for her. I was like, I'm not going to let this poor girl suffer. I'm going to help. And so I did that, and I helped her out, and the people in the kitchen offered me a job, and she was really grateful. And in the end, I was doing very well back then, and I gave her $100 tip, and she cried. Not like a sad cry. It was like all that shit she just went through was rewarded. You know what I mean? There was good in the universe. And she got a freaking $100 tip for enduring that bullshit. I was happy to meet the man who made that. And I'll carry that with me in my brain and in my heart until I friggin' die. I don't know that waitress's name, but I hope good things for her. I hope good things for her then, because she endured. And, people are working hard. It's nice to cut them a little break here and there. And as you go through and you see people in need, I mean, if you can, don't nurture scorpions, but you can still lend people a helping hand. So yeah, that was the story. The last story I wanted to share. And perhaps I'll see you guys later. And scene.